Yes. No, nothing else. Just
Spell your name backwards. He can't do it. He's going to jail.
Who's going to jail?
He's drunk.
Fred,
what?
he's going to jail.
Why is Fred going to jail?
He's drunk.
He's drunk.
I've done things I'm not proud of.
Ooh. I am getting a little sleepy.
What?
I said I am getting a little sleepy.
No, stay up.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Okay.
You gotta stay
Okay.
up. You gotta stay up.
Okay.
Last game, and then we can call it.
No, two
Okay.
more.
What? 2. Take it or leave it.
Two
Alright,
more.
well, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay. Yeah,
What?
no. Players are good for the most part. I'm still excited to run it because new game and such, and I have more
Yeah.
players now.
Oh, what's it for?
Are you excited for Death of Chaos tomorrow?
I'm always excited for the chaos.
And you sieging and you taking care of the bar and such.
Like, time to cook.
Corin was
Make that
hilarious
quick.
last session with the dog.
Oh yeah. Dude, I was about ready to kick that dude's ass. How dare he touch variants?
Wait, what's your friend's name here?
Fred?
Fred?
Fun. Yeah, fun.
Okay, I thought you called him Neji.
Nah, he's a
My
gay
other
man.
boy is Neji. Yeah, he's a gay boy.
So
He
Fred.
likes it up the butt.
Wait, so it's Fred then?
This
It's
one's
Fred.
Fred. The other one is Neji.
Have you told Fred about last week's game?
You have not talking about too much about your games lately. How come is that?
But he asked, so I don't bring it up.
Tell him about the hilarious bar session that we had with Hal being the stripper boy he is.
Wow, those are words. Those are definitely words you just said right there.
And basically, we went up to like this military camp, and we needed
Yeah.
to fucking get it cleared out. So we are like, hey, we got a stripper club just down the street. Grab all your folks, come in, and we'll treat y'all. But you gotta pay.
How much?
So we fucking
How much was it?
okay. I wanted to go like a commercial price, but my boy Corin was like running like expensive prices.
Like, how much is expensive? Like, what was it? What is
5
currency?
gold.
Like, and these are like commoners or like upper commoners and shit.
These are just common soldiers, and he wanted to charge him 5 gold, and he's like, no, just charge him 2 silver.
Like, so, did you charge them 5 gold or 2 silver?
2 silver.
I don't,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember. I think we came up with this like plan. We hit like a middle ground.
Okay,
I don't remember
like,
the exact price.
it's like 1 gold or something
Oh, it was like a couple silver, I think.
like what? Like, okay. Okay, continue. Economics aside.
Fucking, we get to our scripper club, and then we realize, oh shit, we got this bar 2 days ago, or like basically, well, in game it was like fucking
A week.
like a couple weeks, but
Oh.
fucking we didn't make it a point to get any food or water, so the bar is managed by like this demon. So we went up to it, we're like basically begging it for fucking food and water. And they were like, that's not my job. That's not in our contract. I don't think I want to do that. So fucking, we have to discuss, okay, who has to give up their soul so they can fucking get food and water here? And it was Corey who fucking went up and took up the job, didn't he?
he took up a penance that he has to serve, where he has to do a next combat encounter. He has a -4 in all checks and saves, and hits, and attack rolls.
So why is there a demon in the bar?
We found it, and shit. Uh-oh. This one, my retelling might be wrong here. We found it. We basically, the guy was like, "Hey, you can have this place. Just sign this contract." Was the gist of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I want to like give this place to you. Just sign the contract." And like, what's attached? And he's like, "Well, I want to be known more so I can get the fuck out of this bar because my soul is tied to it. So if you can make this bar more known, I can get the fuck out of here, and you can have a bar guarded by a demon all to yourself." As like a customizable player home.
All right. So yeah, bought a fully functional bar and a demon for free. Holy shit!
Well, with some extra steps that we have to make on our end.
Get 7 children and paint them in blood and then sell them.
True.
Anyways, okay, so you sold one of them sells your souls to get food and drink for the bar, and
We ended up getting these like 2 plants. One that would like produce like drinks, and one that would like produce this kind of weird meat.
okay, I see.
And so we ended up deciding what our roles were gonna be. I became the chef. Corin became the mixologist / bartender. And he was arguing with Cactus because he didn't have like a specific bar open. But he has his own like little like room to just make drinks.
Gotcha. Is there a bouncer?
Trient.
I guess technically we have a tree.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, we do. Where the hell was he?
At
He
the
was
front,
not ready to throw
at
down.
the front
When
door.
we were about to jump that guy.
At the front door.
We should have known our dog was in trouble. We should have busted down our own door
It's a
and
Trient.
fixed it later.
It has an intelligence of 2.
Fucking the mercenaries basically set up in the fucking around our poles because it's a fucking strip club, so of course we have dance poles in the middle.
Right, a bar, strip club, restaurant, t-shirt company, also
And-
maybe, probably, I don't know.
Yeah, so we have Hal, which is Spirit, which I don't know if we've shown off her character, but it's like she's a
Fanboy
male
monk.
like Air Genasi.
A twink monk.
Ooh,
Yeah.
twink monk.
So while we were fucking getting drinks and food ready, our Leonine, who we recently hired, who I'm pretty sure he was a prostitute.
Yep.
We had him change profession from prostitute to stripper, and which I don't know if it's a downgrade or an upgrade, but hopefully
I mean,
it's an upgrade for him.
Prostitute would
He's
imply
getting
that
paid
it's
more.
like,
And we did fucking pay him like one more than what he was doing for prostitution. So,
prostitution is like you're just whoring yourself on the street. Strip
yeah,
club
basically, we found him on the street.
You want to know?
Stripping's different.
You want to know his stripper
There's
name?
more elegance to it, you know?
Yeah.
His stripper name is Fluffy Flail.
Is it Fluffy Tail?
Fluffy Flail.
Yeah.
Oh man. Damn.
So that boy's entertaining the mercenaries while everybody's just getting shit ready. And fucking the food I make, I didn't clock in and out of core and shit fucking came out, but I know my meat, any fucking meat I produced was awful. But the fucking bread was like I wrote it nat 20, so all the bread I fucking produced was godly.
It's like the Olive Garden bread, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you know, sometimes, you know, the food's shitty, but, you know, goddamn, that bread basket is fucking godly with the right amount of drinks.
Yeah. So we end up shifting over to like fucking Corin, and he's making like these good drinks. He actually wrote it like pretty good. And he's training this animal companion who's called Virins on our team to kind of like just bring out drinks, which at first kind of didn't go well, but I think he rolled a good check, so then Virins was able to do it. Virins being like a plant dog. Are they like sewage? Like a sewage plant dog?
Why do you think they're sewage?
I think it's the green that making me
No,
misremember that.
it's a bark dog, meaning that it's literally like tree bark. It's like a tree
Yeah.
made into a dog.
It's funny.
Oh shit, right? We can't go with
Ben,
that.
I can't grab you.
Yeah.
Yes, mate, you're always the last one to be left behind.
Oh fuck. So Virins runs out fucking and starts handing out drinks. He basically gives drinks out to a couple people, but he ends up meeting the fucking giving a drink to like the mercenary captain or the military camps like captain. And the fucking dude, like, as Virins is walking away, he fucking kicks him. The dude kicks our dog. So fucking me and fucking Gordon go out. We're like, "The fuck you do to our dog?" The fucking shit. We got him to like fucking apologize. Right, that's very unlucky.
After scaring the shit out of him and making him embarrassed
Yeah.
in front of all of his men.
Hey man, if there's any dog in D&D that people kill, they're gonna be fucking dead in a matter
Oh,
of like
shit.
minutes by the PCs,
Now
you
it's
know?
all on you.
No, don't fuck up now. Don't fuck up now. Don't fuck
Oh.
up.
Go visible, Val.
Ooh,
I know you have it.
I can't.
Nah, that's a rip.
You were saying about the Doge.
Yeah. Shit, I don't remember what happens after that. What the fuck happened?
Corin did his intimidation check. Yelled at him. And then remember, Hal went out and he smacked Hal's ass trying to flirt with him. And then y'all were talking about poisoning his drink and food, give him a cardiac arrest.
Man, did I win? I made a check. I don't remember if I got it. Shit.
You tried to
I
poison
think I
his
thought I
food.
poisoned it.
You
but
thought
didn't
you
go.
poisoned it. Instead, you made it more healthy, where you tried to deep fry it because you didn't know how to make poison, but you tried to like make it as unhealthy as possible, give him cardiac arrest. But you ended up making it more lean, thinking by cutting off the fat, you're gonna make him choke on the meat. So you just made an extremely healthy steak meal.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
So you're trying to choke him with like really nice meat.
The guy,
Yeah.
the
Hey,
guy
dude.
ordered an equivalent of like the big chuck meal from GTA or whatever.
Big chuck. Okay, I see.
We
I'll
needed to
have
deal with
a-
him, but we just needed
I'll
to
have a
not
triple
get jumped by his
cheese
boys.
and- What'd you say?
We needed to deal with him. We just needed to not be jumped by his boys.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy.
Do another.
One more Mal. No, Mal, you don't get to play the I'm sleepy card.
Come on,
I'm
Mel.
sleepy.
Come on. Another one.
You know, it's
Come on.
only 9 o'clock where you live. Hmm? It's only 9
This is gonna be the
o'clock.
last one.
Yeah.
No.
I had a long day.
What were you doing today, Mal?
I got pinched
By
By
what?
who?
by my husband.
What the fuck was you doing?
Well, I was pinching him, and then he started pinching me back, and I was yelling abuse.
Wow.
I mean,
Woman moment.
How dare he pinch me? Only
Typical
I
woman.
can pinch. Yeah,
Typical Mal.
it's been a
Mal,
difficult day.
Mal, what would you do if your husband had a go-go gadget pinch claw and he pinched you like real bad, like from 40 feet away?
That'd be terrible. I
Go
think I
roll
would have to
gadget
kill him.
pincher.
What?
Death. You would have to end in death.
Hey, I get one of those big, like, those retractable claws and pinch you from 2 feet.
Yeah.
Wait, Cactus, did you put it on Heresy?
No.
He put it on something else. Can you guess? Can you guess?
On scary mode.
No, it's on
Which I
Malice.
read Heresy.
It's on Malice right now.
It's on me.
I could put it on Damnation next time.
What system do you guys play, by the way? Is it like 5e?
5e.
I see.
I tried running a Warhammer Wrath and Glory game, but it didn't work out.
Why?
No one showed up.
Players didn't show up.
Oh.
My players didn't show
I'm
up.
not-
Boy,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that seemed real. It's just like it's funny to me.
no,
So no one
it's fine.
showed.
They just didn't show up twice in a row. So I'm like,
So-
I'm not gonna learn a whole other system, and then like make a campaign for it, because I'm not gonna be. I've already waited for D&D games like a couple weeks in a row, and they slowly die out. I'm not gonna have the same thing go to a new system, right?
Mm.
So I waited
Yeah.
2 weeks, didn't show 2 weeks. Okay, I'm not doing this system anymore. Sadly, Warhammer is just not a popular tabletop system.
Yeah. It's very not niche, but it's like there is a community for there. But sometimes it's hard to
a
find that
small
community.
It's just a growing one that's not as strong as D&D or mainstream.
Mm.
It's not a complicated system by any means. It uses all D6s, and it's based off like a point threshold system, meaning like evens are successes, odds are failures.
Yeah, I played it with Terra once. He won. He won real good.
No, that's not the. What he's talking about is not the what we played, Fred.
Oh, what was that then?
We played. What he's talking about is like the D&D version of the Warhammer game.
Oh, like just like individual play, not like army play.
It's the
Yeah,
same
no,
combat.
it's
the same combat.
it's like
system.
dice and rolls and shit.
No, literally,
Gotcha.
it is
Guys
the
have
same.
violated over
It's the
here.
same combat system. Nothing's really changed all that much.
Gotcha.
I mean,
No,
it's,
me and Fred,
it's simpler.
our Pathfinder DM basically was running as he had the rule book and he basically set us both on a map, like on Tabletop Simulator,
Yeah, on the
and we
Detroit
fucking
map.
just played a game.
And he kept winning. He kept winning because, like, out of pure luck.
Couldn't you just play a match total?
Your rolls were just that bad, Fred. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait,
I don't know
question.
what this. My
Isn't-
Fred luck wasn't working.
Isn't Total
And
War
usually,
just like the Warhammer Total War series? Isn't that just like online tabletop Warhammer?
Nah, because it's just
what?
I don't know how to really describe it. You kind of just you give him like a battalion, and then like as you run up to another army, the troops are like generated, and they kind of just fight each other.
Gotcha.
No,
Are you
How to
two
describe
interested in playing a Wrath and Glory game?
I do like one game.
You wouldn't want to do a campaign,
No.
even if you had the time to.
But he'll be lighting you up.
I know.
What? Like this?
Even if you had the time to.
If I have the time to, sure, but like I said, I already got like fucking 2 campaigns is good enough for me.
Be healed.
Thank you. Healing right here.
I would love some healing.
Everyone pinch her.
No.
Get your nose.
Pinch her underarm.
Ow.
Fucking machine gunner.
You know what, Fred? I'll do that to you when I meet you. First thing I do.
We do. I'm wearing like a full suit of armor.
You're going to be touched. That's all I could say.
That's wild for you saying that.
No. He's been warned.
What if I come in with an Iron Man suit of armor and I just start wrecking shit up in your room?
Fred, what about you? Are you up for a Wrath and Glory game if I ever do one?
It would really depend. I can't play 2 campaigns at once. It's just like I can't do that. But if things happen, I'll be down to play. Like,
You're not a madman like me who does like 7 every week.
No, I'm not like you and Terror who fucking play a lot of campaigns.
No, I forced Terry to play a lot of campaigns. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I've conditioned him. I've conditioned and pushed him to play more.
You groomed him.
Yeah, when I had like a lot more free time, I was doing like I guess with the Kevin's game, I think I was technically doing like 3 games at once.
Rookie
I don't get
numbers.
how you do it. I don't.
Rookie numbers.
I can't do that.
I don't do it no more. I can't do it no more.
How come?
I work tired.
You should groom him more. That's what you need to do.
I would love to have a job. I really would. So then I could feel better about myself for it. But for right now, D&D is my job.
What's your job?
Well, I don't get paid, but
Maybe one day, Cactus. Don't say that. Maybe one
I
day.
don't know how I feel about doing paid D&D games because
I
it's
said
weird.
be careful with that. Be careful with that because there's some crazies out there.
Because I know people that do like
I
paid
don't know. I
sessions.
feel like that would be like if you were doing like one shots or something.
I don't host long games though. That's the thing though. If I was to do a paid game, it would have to be like 6 to 7 hours.
I'm done.
You know where to say
Well,
before.
Grab him.
We'll come get you up.
You thought I was
there's
just
a...
you thought I was just crouching over him or something?
Oh, I grabbed it.
Your nutsack is in my face.
Whoa, you getting teabagged?
He's making terror tea in my face.
In my face?
Good.
What is number 4?
Number 4.
Number
Burger King
15.
foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce. What is this? Help.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
Dargo Beast.
Careful.
Chicken jockey.
The last thing for Chainsaw.
Shit.
Go save our boy.
I'll go get him.
I got him.
Well, I'm in
Oh,
stealth
shit,
running
I'm
to him.
wanna know something stupid I saw on the news today?
Wow.
So I was in the gym. I like to glance at the TV sometimes, and the news was playing. I saw like a picture of Alcatraz, and the caption said Donald Trump wants to reopen Alcatraz as a prison again. And I
I
thought,
saw
what
an
the-
image. I haven't checked anything out though.
yeah,
What?
yeah. I was talking to Dylan about this because
What?
we were talking about Clint
Make
Eastwood movies.
Alcatraz great again is the picture
Oh
I saw.
no! Oh no, man!
You know the funny thing is, he said it was inspired by the movie Escape from Alcatraz, and I'm thinking like, dude,
The
you got learned
Reconstruction
from
Project?
what? What are you talking about,
Who said that?
Trump.
Trump?
Yeah.
The movie Escape from
Yeah.
Alcatraz, like with featuring Clint Eastwood. And I thought like, man, you missed the entire point of the movie. He escaped. People are gonna escape from Alcatraz again. I don't know.
My bad.
Thank you.
Took me a bit.
Oh, damn.
I haven't shaved.
So they're
Yeah,
gonna make
we-
another
we- we-
Alcatraz.
What?
So they're making another Alcatraz.
Well, they're
I think they're
revamping it.
if he's what he's saying is right, then they're rebuilding the old one.
Yeah.
I mean, is it gonna be rebuilt as like functional use or just a museum?
Functional use.
Fred, hold
Okay.
still. I'm gonna
Oh.
use this one.
If it was like rebuilt as a museum, I don't think I'd really care all that much. Where it's like, oh hey, that's cool. But like,
Oh wait,
What are you doing?
I don't know. I found this.
That? Come here.
I don't know. I
oh
don't know
yeah,
how I feel
you
about
gotta
people-
you gotta do that.
What?
Corrupted communication device.
Yeah, that's the event. That's the new event. You gotta do it.
I'll just like
adjust-
cuddle around
Adjust
her.
the wave.
like,
Adjust the
in, like-
wavelengths.
Well, we gotta
Wait.
see if she fails and
You can't really fail it.
oh,
Yeah. You just pray on my downfall, do ya?
Yeah. So yeah, that was interesting seeing that today. I don't know.
got it.
I think so.
You gotta do 3 of them.
No,
Ooh.
no, do it.
You just
do
match
it.
the wave up. Either stretch it or thicken it up.
Altitude, longitude.
It's the newer event or whatever for the missions to add like another layer of difficulty into it, as like you're getting swarmed by enemies to do this while you're on the run.
We trim that beard.
It was kind of funny that there's no like enemies right here, and then
They're waiting for Mal to get it done too.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
It does spawn enemies at the end.
There we go.
Oh, we did it. You died.
That is
Kill the radio.
unfortunate.
Kill the radio
Cactus.
guy. Kill the radio guy. There we go.
that's
There you
so.
go.
Okay, can we get out of here now?
Yeah. There's a lady.
Yeah.
Oh my
You.
god, who's lighting her up when the door was closing?
Lighting up the old lady.
Yeah.
Hiya. Thank you for letting. Thank you for letting me do that. I guess. Y'all
No,
just like
it's-
huddled around me as I watched. As I was
It's
trying to do
it's
it.
an event. It's part of the event. Of course, I want you to do it. I get extra shit for you doing it.
Oh.
I personally thought it was funny that it was just like us huddling over a tablet essentially.
It reminds me of Outlast Trials.
That's the tablet, dude. My turn.
I don't think I ever played that game.
Outlast Trials, it's so fun.
All I remember is that you're naked and you're like strung up by something.
No. That's bondage, Fred. That's bondage.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
I'm
touched
fucking.
Fuck! Hold on.
Saved.
Did fucking go in this. Alright, I got you, Mal.
Jesus Christ.
partner. Y'all two will be one of us. One of us.
On.
Oh, I
Oh,
hate
no.
Coachella.
Oh, I'm down.
I'm drawing the fucking thing out of there. Just revive everyone in there. Fuck!
Ammo's down.
He's almost dead.
Oh, fuck, man.
Wow.
That
That
shit
was,
fucked me up.
Terry, what was that Indian movie? What was the end of that? Because I fell asleep during it.
Do you want to
It's a
know, or
cliffhanger.
you want to just watch it at your own?
It's a cliffhanger.
I'm just curious. You can just tell me.
You remember the okay. Remember the god guy, right? Like
Yeah,
the big tall
yeah.
dude?
Big tall dude with the beard, yeah. Hmm.
Okay, him and the pregnant lady ended up at Shambhala.
Okay. Detroit of the spirit world, yeah.
And like basically.
Oh, god damn it.
Did I get you? Did I actually get you?
Where do I go?
Okay, what happened? They went to Detroit, Hmm.
Shit. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's the second coming. Vishnu will be born again." Like a bunch of like different religious people were going up and praising her,
Okay.
and they were fucking what's the name again? Fucking the other guy, the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
You remember his name?
I don't remember.
But you know what I'm
anything
talking about, right?
Yeah. I know you're
The
talking
guy
about.
with the talking
the-
ship. Oh,
the
oh,
Yeah,
he hits
the
hard.
talking car.
He hits hard. He hits
Yep.
hard.
Yep. He shows up and he's like, he sneaks
Where's the
in with
power
like the
core?
guy he arrested like early in the movie. You were there for that, weren't you?
Yeah, it just last 30 minutes I wasn't awake for.
Yeah, he sneaks in, and then like once he's like inside, because he sneaks in by saying, "Hey, I'm gonna join your resistance and help you take out the
Big evil
fucking
man.
yeah, the fucking the bald man, the bald old man. I'm gonna help you take him out."
Yeah, the
And-
one with the balls and stuff.
Yeah.
And the cigarette hole.
The moment he comes into like the base, he like immediately fucking just goes like, "All right, I'm gonna beat the shit out of all of you, and then I'm gonna go pick up that girl." And then it ends up into this like nice like this cool like fight sequence between him and the god guy.
Mhm.
And fucking he comes at him and like the ship turns into this like fucking ape, like this ape mech, and he just starts fighting him in the mech.
Okay.
And the god guy just completely rips apart the mech. Like over time, the fight like he's slowly like getting broken apart, and then it just ends with him just not being in the mech anymore. And his ass just gets beat, and he's like just unconscious on the stairs.
Tara, hold still. Tara, hold still. Tara,
Yeah.
hold still. How do I aim?
Right trigger?
Right trigger?
Right trigger.
Yeah, right trigger, and then left trigger.
Hiya!
Thank you.
You have been stabbed.
The fucking big staff that the god guy was carrying ended up belonging to like his brother, who was like another god who fought with him in like the flashback sequence.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that part.
And then our bounty hunter guy touches it, and then we found out, oh shit, he's his brother.
Yeah.
And then he starts doing like all this god shit, like making the staff fly around. And he like fucking takes out like a bunch of ships by just throwing it at them. And fucking like both him and the other god guy fucking just beat the shit out of all the rebel or the complex dudes. And
Gonna enjoy this.
the main resistance lady ends up dying from the... How do you describe that dude? The fucking...
The bald guy in the water room.
The cigarette man. He has a cigarette
Yeah.
man.
No, his...
Roger.
Is that his name?
Fred, did I just get you up?
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
I got him.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the
Get
cigarette
your
man.
ass up.
See, he put like a crystal in that throat hole of his.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like in the movie, like he put a crystal in his throat hole, and then he felt sick, and then he killed the
The
white guy.
essence?
No, when they first got the crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he killed some like some guy from Poland or whatever. Oh my fucking god! I keep on dying.
Better
And
that you
then,
go down
like,
rather than
the
die.
two god guys kills like all the complex dudes, and then they're just like, yeah, we're cool, we're nice, we're brothers. And then the bounty hunter is like, wait, I'm not a god, I'm a normal guy. I'm gonna take this woman back with me. And he kind of just goes in the ship, and they leave with the pregnant lady. And that's basically where the movie ends.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cliffhanger.
Is there another movie?
Yeah, it's the start of like an entire like movie franchise.
Oh, that's cop out. Like we don't see the second baby thing.
Well, the story itself, like what the movie's based on, it's not like a short thing. It's a vast.
It's a novel.
Yeah.
Tara, how long do you think a show series would run for if they tried to cover the Horus Heresy in Warhammer?
If they were just sticking to like one dude,
No, like the whole thing. Like as in we introduce
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
Primarchs, their side stories, the whole thing.
dude, it would be its own like fucking cinematic universe, dude.
Do you think?
I don't think we'd see the end of it.
It would be the Family Guy of action.
I don't think it'd be that awful or that long.
I mean, like, I would. It's more of an ensure quantity.
oh,
That's
I
what
think
I'm
it'd
talking
more
about.
be around like One Piece level of quantity, but that's just me.
Honestly, that makes more sense.
I agree.
I just thought Family Guy because I don't know, it's more funnier in my head.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'd get like people focusing on like Horus Heresy, but then there'd also be like groups who'd like want to do like other shit too.
Well, I'm sure there'd be like the series. Right? I can imagine it being like they cover the Horus Heresy series like in each seasonal thing, right? And then for like one half the season, it's covering a Primarch, and the other half the season, it's covering, you know, I can imagine it like the the first battle where everybody found out like who the traitors were, right? I can't
Yeah.
remember the name for it right now, but like maybe that was like the end point where it's like you follow one Primarch and then it ends right there before it's about to start, and then we follow another Primarch and it ends right there before it's about to start. And then like after you get to all like fucking 12 of them, then you get up to that one point, and then boom, then you start the rest of it. Maybe that's how they do it. I don't know.
You're talking about like the planet Raylanor died on?
Yeah. Like the first betrayal or something.
Ishvan 6, I think.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's like, oh hey, Horus is here to help us. Oh no, Horus, God, why?
Omni-Man levels of fucking shit going on.
Yeah, no, they fucking basically like a lot of like military chapters kind of like land on this planet because they're so, I don't remember why they're there, but I think they're supposed to, they're assigned to do something there, but like the people who like turn traitor on them kind of like completely flood the planet with like demons and fucking this type of toxin that literally like melts
like
away to you. Like
yeah, there's like a demon incursion, and they're like, oh hey, we got reinforcements, and they spawn in behind him and start shooting him in the back. I'm like, oh god, no!
And they just start bombarding the planet, fucking putting in like toxin that just like melts away at your like flesh. Like a lot of fucking loyalists got like killed.
Have you read the fan fiction, the Dorian Heresy?
I am not. What goes on in that?
It basically swaps all the loyalist and traitor factions with each other on like an opposite thing of it basically starts out with fuck, my brain is overloaded with stimuli at the moment, sorry, where
Shit.
it starts off with you know,
Fuck,
Horus.
now I'm on the wing.
Okay.
It's gone.
You were.
Horus rejects the Chaos God ritual and instead decides to go back and then get regular recovery in a stasis chamber. Chaos Gods are angry, so they go after Dorn, whereas basically it just kind of tacks on like Dorn is, he doesn't let out his grievances, right? He kind of just bottles them up. And so it like slowly gets to a point where he's forced to build the Imperium. He's then forced to go do this and do all the dirty jobs, and then forced to go clean up after shit of like all the other brothers that, you know, maybe didn't deserve it. And then this and that and the other thing. And then it turns into, and he's like, you know what? I don't think the Emperor's really having the best interest of humanity at heart here. That I'm having to clean up everyone's shit. When without me, the whole thing would have just gone under. And then it shows that like Gilliman, yes, Gilliman. He doesn't go traitor exactly, but he recedes from the Imperium, where he's like, okay, everything that's going on, it's not working. Your empire isn't working. So I'm going to create my own empire on Ultramar, and I'm going to do that. And he's neutral. He doesn't help Chaos, but he doesn't help the Imperium either.
Okay.
Korax kind of replaces Sanguinius at his side. And the whole reason like Sanguinius turns traitor is not that he wanted to turn traitor.
Oh my
You
God.
know how Mortarion got forced into it? Where like he got stuck in warp space, then Nurgle turned him and he's like, well, I guess I'm Chaos now.
Is it Nurgle?
Yes. Chaos God.
You know
Definitely
those
used.
giant, like, the Nurgle beasts? Like the big slug Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah, that god made that thing.
Oh, damn.
Anyways, Sanguinius essentially is they're on this world and they're slowly going mad in the warp where it's affecting their red hunger, right? And they start devouring this blood thinking that it's pure when in reality it was laced with pox. And so his whole, you know, fleet's getting sick from it and turning into pox Nurgle demons, and he wants to stop it, but he doesn't know how to because the Red Thirst has taken over most of his legion at that point now. And he doesn't want to have him die and then have the Black Thirst come out, right? Or the, whatever, you know what I mean. The Black Pain or something is what it's called.
Yeah.
And so he makes a deal with Nurgle, He takes away the pain and he turns them into rotting angels. And so then there's like that. Mortarion turns into like the modern day Black Templars essentially. Kurz kind of has
Yeah, you
his
can't
moment.
escape
Yeah,
them,
then,
dude.
and then
Huh?
it's done. We get there.
You can't escape the Templars, dude. They exist.
Kurz kind of has like his moment of, because like there was Kurz who always saw the bad future and Sanguinius always saw the good future, right? But they never saw the true future. It was always pure optimism or pure awfulness, right?
Yeah.
Kurz is like, you know what? He has like a mental fortitude moment where the Emperor kind of takes some time to like address his shit. Where it's like, yeah, you're seeing the bad future, but if you strive against that, you can change it, and shows him that. And so Kurz has like a change of heart where he tries to protect the Emperor at all costs, kind of like Sanguinius did. I forget who is the Angron. So Angron, still goes down the same path that he went down, but he didn't get the butcher's nails implanted in him. Instead, he was able to get the butcher's nails removed and just have like a wrath implant into him to help control the tendencies. But what ended up happening is something like his legion started installing the nails into their heads, and then when the whole first thing broke out, they went on to kill a bunch of civilians, and so he did a self-sacrifice to kill off his entire legion himself while dying in the process. The World Eaters.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't want to have to kill my children, but I will do it because it'll save innocence. So he kills off his entire legion and then just commits suicide from exhaustion.
I don't know, really went like crazy on that shit.
No, like the fanfic is really good in the sense that like it actually has like in-universe reasons for why they would all, be for the way they are. I forget the whites, the wolf, the wolfen, right? Of the space,
whites.
the space wolves.
Yeah.
They I know you're getting off here, Terror. Do you mind if I finish this?
Yeah. I mean,
So the Space Wolves turn into the Khorne faction, where they go off to Magnus, right? And the Emperor says, "Bring in So the before that, Magnus has his trial, right, of the Psykers, and he's able to convince them that Psykers are best utilized in special conditions. So the Emperor makes like a agreement that I will allow Psykers to exist, but they can only be in your faction, like in your legion. So the Word Bearer project doesn't come to pass. It's like there aren't like the priests and the Word Bearers, but there is, or sorry, the Librarius doesn't come to pass. Instead, it's just Magnus and his faction. So the Librarius gets made through his faction. So they are still a thing, but they're more like a Magnus the Red specific thing, right?
mm-hmm.
And so by that, Magnus is then indoctrinated into the Webway project, which makes it so Tzeentch doesn't have control over him. And instead, the Space Wolves didn't like that. They didn't like that the Nicaea Council chose that instead. So he went off on a tear just to go kill Magnus, because he's like, Emperor, what the fuck are you doing? You're allowing a Psyker. That's heresy. That's fucking heresy, man. Why would you do that? You're gonna lead the whole thing to damnation, even though the Space Wolves have their own fucking Psykers too. The Frederica. But
Wait, is the Emperor alive right now?
yes, he's still alive at the current moment. Well, this is happening during the Horus Heresy, but the Dorian Heresy is.
Yeah, but
I'll get there. I'm just explaining like the switcheroos.
Did the Emperor ban Psykers at that point?
Yes, the Council of Nicaea was to decide on Psykers, whether they were to be banned or not, because it was getting to a point where it was the beginning of the Librarius project that went for a while, and Nicaea was to ban Psykers because it was becoming too dangerous, like they were just becoming warp infested, and so it was brought by like the Space Wolves and other people and other factions within the Imperium, like I think 4 or 5 chapters to ban psychers, so it was heard out by the Emperor, and eventually he said, yes, I forbid the research of the warp to be done. He still allowed psychers, but you can't research the warp, which Magnus continued to research the warp. But in this universe, he unbanned them, made the agreement, only him. Space Wolves go over there, and as they're devouring in this blood gore warfare, the planet of Magnus's still gets destroyed, but the Space Wolves give in to blood rage and war, and they become Corrin's servants.
Yeah.
And fast forward a bit.
No, you can go to bed if you need to.
What'd you say?
No.
Oh.
Did she leave or she just passed out?
Okay, keep going, Dennis.
Fast forward a bit. We're gonna skip all the other nonsense, and you fast forward to the final battle, right? Not, Parturabo. You know, when like Parturabo gets his back broken in the war, in the original canon, like he just gets fucking straight up killed. You wanna know how he gets killed now?
Oh.
Sanguinius grabs him by his spine, lifts him into the air, drinks all of his blood, and tosses his body to the ground dead.
Damn, this boy's spine never doesn't get a break.
He immediately, Sanguinius joins the battle, immediately darts for him, grabs him by the spine, and just lifts him into the air and kills him.
Great.
Hello?
After that,
Hello.
it was Dorn essentially, like it's this whole thing of Dorn comes into this area and he's on the versus the original canon where the Emperor was on the back foot, right, for most of the time, or sorry, where Horus is on the back foot most of the time as it drawed on because they couldn't, keep going because they were going to die out. So they, had the Emperor come onto the flagship as bait so they could end it once and for all. They did it slightly differently where the Emperor was on the back foot this time because they didn't have the Space Marines to help him out from Ultramar, right? With Gilliman and Dorn's defenses. Like, they were still a formidable foe.
Yeah, they didn't have, instead of sneaking on the ship, they wanted the opposite to happen.
And so they were getting surrounded, and because Dorn
good
built
night, Mom.
Good night.
Have a good night.
And because Dorn had built the palace, they essentially said that, like, yeah, they were going to get cornered. Essentially, the Emperor got cornered into his throne room because Dorn built the palace so he would know all the stuff that was in it. And then Corvus Corax, though, had a plan where Corax had snuck onto Dorn's ship through the enemy ducts and shit, the stuff he does best, cut the power to his shields. The Emperor then boarded his ships. By the time the traitor faction got to the throne room, they're like, where the fuck is the Emperor? And it's just Malkador in the throne room. It says, get the fuck out, and blast them out the door.
Yeah.
So Malkador is fighting in the throne room. The Emperor goes up to Dorn, and as the Emperor goes up there, he finds that Corvax got crushed to death. Because Dorn is like, what have I done? What have I done? He wants to, like, kind of, like, feign ignorance and surrender, whatever. The Emperor slightly believes him for a little bit, because it's still his son. Falls into a similar trap, kind of that Horus did. Sees dead Corax on the ground under rubble. Horus comes up after finding out from Lorgar where the Emperor was. Lorgar and Horus beam to the ship. Lorgar takes a swing at Dorn and basically knocks his soul out of his body for a few moments, where Horus then goes in for the killing blow. Dorn regains his consciousness and stabs Horus straight through the gut, and Emperor, being pissed off, summons up his psychic will, and he, through a fit of rage, links himself to the Astronomicon and kills 90% of the Space Marines of the traitor faction in an instant. Like the normal space, he just hooks himself up to the Astronomicon and blasts his wrath across the whole battlefield, killing 90% of the traitors. Except the Primarchs that were alive, of course. And seeing as it was down to the wire, he was now weak. Then I think, like, he gets a killing blow on Dorn, and Dorn is mortally wounded. And something about the, Malkador dies to seal the seal back up to push all demons out, and Dorn bleeds out on the floor as all the Chaos Gods leave him. The sword plunges into his heart, just as Dorn plunges one into the Emperor's, and he kills Dorn. The Emperor goes back to the chair of the throne room, and it ends off with Magnus puts him on the throne, and Malkador, does the same sacrifice for the Emperor, but now Magnus is in charge of the custodians, and he now psychically starts up the Wordbearer project / Librarius project, where now they start cultivating a new psychic generator for the Emperor to live on.
Yeah.
So now you have a guy who actually knows psychers, who's breeding psychers specifically for this purpose, to feed the Golden Throne, and that's where it ends off.
Are they planning to add more?
Yeah, they're writing up more.
That's great.
It's really fucking interesting. Sorry, that was super long-winded, but it's so good.
Yeah. Sounds good. I don't know if I get into it though. I had to get explained. I'd be okay sitting down and getting the story explained to me.